Hello and welcome to Introduction to Physics. My name is Paul Eric and I'll be your instructor for this semester. And this is the home page for this class on Canvas. So in order to get back to this page, all you ever have to do is click this thing up here that says Home. Also, I'd like for you to click on this one here that says Course Syllabus, and I'd like for you to read that before you come to class. And then that will explain more about the grading procedure for in here. Let me skip the modules for the moment, and then down here is the bookshelf where you will find your textbook. So it's Conceptual Physics by Paul Hewitt, and there's an electronic version of it that you can look at. You also have a shortcut to Conceptual Academy, and then that's where all of your homework is going to be located at. Alright, so the bulk of your stuff, and I forgot to mention here, course announcements. So check in on those occasionally because there might be something that you need to know that I will leave as an announcement. Now, modules is where the bulk of the material is going to be. So let's take a look at some of the things that are located in the modules. So first we've got the course calendar, which will tell you what chapter of your textbook to be reading, and it will also tell you what labs that we're going to be doing that week. Then you have my calendar, so this will explain where I'm going to be at in the building during a regular week. If you want to look up the final exam, I've already done it for this class, and it's in the syllabus and it's also in the calendar. But if you'd like to see what the final exam is for some other course that you're taking, you can click on this and look at it. Okay, then you got the Introduction to Physics formulas, and it says don't panic. I recommend that you really don't look at those formulas just yet, because then you would panic and you would probably try to drop the course. Don't do it. Okay, so you don't need to memorize those formulas, because on the exams I put all the formulas that you're going to need for it. So you don't need to memorize them. Now what you do need to know is how to use them. You should know what the letters mean in those formulas. But if you are attending class, this should not be that much of a problem. Then classroom procedures is what are we going to do in case of a fire or a tornado or a gunman. And so that's spelled out in this document, and then we're going to go over this during the first week of class. Then this class is algebra based, so you don't need to know trigonometry, you don't need to know calculus for in here. But you may need to sharpen your skills when it comes to mathematics. So I have a 10-minute video for different math topics that you should already know. I even put down a math topic for trigonometry and one for calculus, which you don't need to know. But if you're interested in that, you might want to look at them. So, like for example, this first one here is where to go to get more information. This one here is on what is the scientific method. And then down here is how do you solve a word problem. And then here is what is the metric system. And then here is what does milli, centi, and kilo mean in the metric system. So we are going to cover one of these math topics per week. And it only takes us about 10 minutes to go through it. And by the time that we finish, then you will be kind of up to speed on the math that you need to know for this class. And then you see here's the PowerPoints. And all those PowerPoints are in this one document right up here. All right, let me go back to the modules. And then you have this section here for homework. Now I'm hoping that you have the auto access so that you can go to Conceptual Academy and then you will do your homework there. But in the case that for some reason the bookstore did not auto access it, then what we do is I make up homework sets, and then those homework sets will be posted in here. Okay, then the access code for getting onto Conceptual Academy is going to be located here, but we're going to do this the first week class. So don't worry about it yet, but I'll show you how to get to that website. And then here's how to get to the electronic book, Conceptual Physics by Paul Hewitt. And then here's instructions on how to get onto Conceptual Academy. Don't worry about it yet. And then how to earn homework points on Conceptual Academy. I will show you that in class. And then you could also earn more points by doing Physics in Motion, which is a video series on the internet, and I'll show you where that's located at. So just wait until the first week and we'll go over all of this. All right, now let's go down to our lecture materials. And so here is the lessons that go with unit number 1. So there's going to be 4 units in the class, and I have posted the first unit's lessons. And so let's take a look at this first one here. Lesson number 1, what is Introduction to Physics? And here's the PowerPoint up here. So if you click on this, you'll see this PowerPoint, and then I explain the PowerPoint in these videos. You don't need to watch the videos. I'm just saying that if you are sick and you can't come to class, you can keep up with what we're doing by watching the videos. Okay? But normally you don't need to watch the videos. But they're there. If you want to use the videos to review for the exam, then you can do that. Now I know that you're now saying to yourself, well, what's the point of coming to class? If I got the videos, then I don't need to come. Well, it's a good idea to come to class. If you miss more than 14 days, you're automatically dropped from the course. So please attend each class period. Okay, so now you can see that that's our introductory lesson, and then we're going to talk about atoms, and then these 4 go with electricity and magnetism, and then we would take our Unit 1 exam. Now down here is our laboratory materials. So we're going to do a lab each week, and then you will find that lab in that folder right there. And then there's some additional things down here, some useful videos, computer simulations, and then career information. If you want to look at that, you can. You're not going to be graded on that. So that is your Canvas site, and hopefully now you'll have a better understanding of where everything is located at. If you have any questions, give me an email or talk to me, the first week of class as I'm going over all of this again. And otherwise, I will see you on the first week of class.